Hey everyone, I'm just recording this video to maybe shed some light on the type of situation that I'm experiencing, but also that so many other women and men experience. Often women are experiencing it, but it does happen with men as well. It's not as simple when it comes to a relationship with a narcissist to just leave. Or to just cease contact and hope it'll go away. People don't understand, and I feel like so much more light needs to be shed on this subject because, yeah, sure, a normal person will just let you go and let you move on and live your life. But these types of people will harass your friends who they know will let you know and reach out to you. They will create fake Instagram accounts and watch what you're doing. And, they suck you into this relationship in the first place with charm and, love bombing and planning the future and painting this perfect picture of how things will be not. And then by the time the abuse starts, whether verbal, mental, physical, whatever it is, you're so wrapped around their finger. And they convince you that it is you. You are the reason that they are doing this. They are doing you a favor by being with you. Other women want them and you're so lucky to be with them. You are the reason for their problems. They will tell you not to work because they want somebody who will depend on them and so they can isolate you from other people. And they can just completely manipulate and brainwash you. Last weekend, I stayed overnight at a friend's house who has been dealing with this kind of relationship for 7 years. On, off, love bombing, and then all the cycles, and then the manipulation, the abuse, and then tossing them aside. Oh, I don't need you, you got 3 weeks till I'll sleep with someone else. All that kind of shit to keep you chasing after them, begging for their love, which is all you ever wanted in the first place, but they never really give it to you. And they'll only show you a fake kind of love if you're giving them what they want. But often what they want is you to just bow down to them and beg for their validation or for their love. And on average, it actually takes on average, it takes 7 attempts for people to leave these relationships and finally escape. It took me 4 tries, 2 of them physically, to leave this guy. And he just can't stand that I'm happy and I've moved on with my life. And I'm not doing this because I'm so caught up in that or I miss any of that. I really don't. I'm on a mission to educate others about this type of situation and how toxic and messed up it is and how people just really don't understand. And I'm so tired of the whole, why don't you just leave him? Why don't you just stay away? Why don't you just ignore the calls or ignore this or that? It's not that simple. It's not. And guys like this, they know loopholes with the government. They often think they are better than everyone, smarter than everyone, above the law. We got pulled over constantly and he would just mouth off the police. And he loves watching videos of guys mouthing off the cops and rattling off his charter of freedoms or rights or whatever it is. Just this is the type of person I'm dealing with. And he's harassing several women that I've introduced him to, including one who he knows was down and out a little bit with finances, and messaging her being naked photos and saying, hey, do you know any friends that might want to make porn? Whereas he's obviously reaching out to her for her because he knows that she's been talking about needing money. But he can't say it directly. And then I messaged him after speaking to the police, and he was just oh, who is this? What's this about? I'm are you really, do you have this much shit going on with so many women that you have no idea who it is? I know you know who it is. Don't play dumb with me, but for legality reasons, I will tell you who it is, and I shall say it again. Cease all contact with me. Indirectly or directly, through business affiliates, friends, whatever it may be. So, I don't want to hear anyone tell me not to stick up for what is right, because it is not just about me. It is not. It's like very small percentage about me, and mostly because I know this shit continues. It has continued with several women since I left just over a year ago. And I can't stand to just stand on the sidelines and watch it continue and watch him get away with this shit. It is not okay to keep hurting so many people and damaging people's property. So, anyways, if anyone sees women or men in and out of relationships like this, please don't just say, just leave, or think it's simple, because it's so like psychologically complex. And it's not that simple when you've been completely brainwashed and mind warped, and you question your own sanity because they make you question your sanity every time you stick up for yourself, like as if you were the crazy one for thinking something's wrong. This happens so much, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. So here I am talking about it, and I am going to continue educating people as much as I can. I don't mean to fill my feed on social media with all this, but I'm still happy. I'm still in a good place, but I'm on a freaking mission right now to shed light on this because it is not okay. Okay. Thank you for listening.